Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. When a man is denied the right to live the life he believes in, he has no choice but to become an outlaw. It is in your hands to make a better world for all who live in it. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Overcoming poverty is not a task of charity, it is an act of justice. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Lead from the back, and let others believe they are in front. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Sometimes, it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. Real leaders must be ready to sacrifice all for the freedom of their people. A good head and good heart are always a formidable combination. But when you add to that a literate tongue or pen, then you have something very special. The power of education extends beyond the development of skills we need for economic success. It can contribute to nation building and reconciliation. No country can really develop unless its citizens are educated. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Money won't create success, the freedom to make it will. I have never cared very much for personal prizes. A person does not become a freedom fighter in the hope of winning awards. No single person can liberate a country. You can only liberate a country if you act as a collective. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. As I walked out the door toward the gate that would lead to my freedom, I knew if I didn't leave my bitterness and hatred behind, I'd still be in prison. You will achieve more in this world through acts of mercy than you will through acts of retribution. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. It is in the character of growth that we should learn from both pleasant and unpleasant experiences. Live life as though nobody is watching, and express yourself as though everyone is listening. One cannot be prepared for something while secretly believing it will not happen. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. I never lose. I either win or learn. Do not judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. One of the things I learned when I was negotiating was that until I changed myself, I could not change others. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. The path of those who preach love, and not hatred, is not easy. They often have to wear a crown of thorns. I am not a saint, unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. Appearances matter, and remember to smile. Nothing is black or white. Quitting is leading too.